Tesla is quietly building another virtual power plant in Japan. August 28, 2022. It appears that Tesla's energy business is hitting its stride. In a recent blog post, Tesla Japan shared some insights about its virtual power plant VPP in Miyakojima. Located in Okinawa Prefecture, Japan, the electric vehicle maker included a video that features some key insights from homeowners who are part of the VPP program. Started in 2021, the Miyakojima virtual power plant has exceeded 300 homes. As noted by Tesla, the system is the first commercial use of Powerwall home batteries for a virtual power plant in Japan. It would also be one of the country's largest commercial VPPs using household storage batteries when it is fully completed. Similar to other VPPs that Tesla has set up, the Powerwall batteries installed in the Miyakojima VPP could provide backup power to the grid when needed. In Miyako Island, for example, the Powerwall batteries help the island stabilize its power. The home batteries also enable residents to have energy in times when power is unavailable, such as when typhoons hit. Tesla's video of the Miyakojima virtual power plant showcased several Powerwall owners, some of whom highlighted that the area attracts a substantial number of tourists every year. With this in mind, having an uninterrupted power supply even when grid power goes down is invaluable. During typhoons, lights are available, refrigerators are usable as usual. What could be better than that? One Powerwall owner said. Other Powerwall owners noted that the idea of sharing stored energy with each other as a community is something that is quite noble. Apart from this, the use of home battery units like Powerwalls helps keep the environment safe. With the accelerating use of renewables, some Powerwall users in the area are optimistic that the nature around the island, including the oceans, could be restored. Tesla Energy is a sleeping giant. Elon Musk said as much in the past when he noted that Tesla Energy could very well be larger than the company's automotive business. While Tesla Energy still tends to take a backseat to the company's EV division, it is making a lot of headway. Just recently, for example, about 2,600 homeowners in Tesla's California VPP helped the state's grid by providing up to 18 megawatts of power. Source reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Tesla RT. My take: I am amazed how underestimated Tesla Energy is. Just wait and see. Tesla continues to have no competition. August 28, 2022. Despite a flood of capital and EV companies showing up, Tesla maintains its lead. If there was an actual competitor to Tesla, it could be BYD. But it's clear Tesla is the only profitable EV company. According to Tesla Economist, about half of BYD's revenue is from EVs, or hybrids. There is nothing new about a hybrid, and BYD makes a loss if you remove all government subsidies. Tesla is the only profitable company making electric vehicles, and their production and manufacturing is unmatched. China is copying Tesla's manufacturing and ordering giga presses. Some have even said that BYD will make as many EVs as Tesla in a few years. And others have said that the other Chinese companies will soon overtake Tesla. This has been said for several years now. And yet Tesla maintains and increases their lead. Nobody else has hit volume production for BEV battery electric vehicles. Tesla achieved this over 4 years ago. Something that was so difficult for Tesla. He had to get the whole company working on the Model 3. Achieving a profit is impossible unless the entire company works super hard to save the world and has millions of dollars of stock options as incentive. Volume production. Volume production is difficult to reach. It takes a company with real motivation from creative people. Creativity comes from freedom of thought more than it does from higher IQ. Everyone is so far behind and Tesla is so far ahead. Everyone thought that what Tesla was doing was repeatable and replicable. Tesla has moved far ahead and has a long waiting list for all its vehicle. Even before the 4680 Model Y from Giga Texas. Other EV makers are still stuck 5 to 10 years behind. Consumers could consider other vehicles, such as the Volkswagen ID.4. Consumers aren't moving to electric vehicles because they want an electric vehicle. They are moving to electric because they want a Tesla. Even with the tax credits. This isn't helping other EV automakers. The biggest market for EV sales is in China. China should do what they can in that market and other markets like Norway and Australia that are small. China will have a hard time in the US if they try. Japanese autos succeeded in the US because there was not a Tesla equivalent at the time. Plain and simple. People want Tesla vehicles. not just any other electric vehicle. Do you think anyone will catch up to Tesla anytime soon? Source reposted and summarized from Jeremy Johnson at Talk News. My take: the competition is at least 5 years behind Tesla. The problem is that Tesla's pace of innovation makes it impossible to catch up with. Tesla cars will soon connect to Starlink satellites. August 28, 2022. Elon Musk has announced a new capability coming to Tesla cars. They will soon be able to connect to a fast internet connection with Starlink. The feature is coming through a partnership between SpaceX and T-Mobile for Tesla cars in the US. Starlink is getting more users, including the Japanese Defense Ministry, which is considering the network for its maritime self-defense force. Other operators in the US may join, like AT&T when the second-generation Starlink satellites become operational. Currently, Tesla cars can connect to a TANTS LTE network. Musk made this feature known while responding to fans on Twitter that wanted to know if Tesla cars would be able to connect to Starlink satellites. The satellites will provide 2 to 4 megabits per second speed, to be shared by all the vehicles in the coverage area, while the connection may not be strong enough for a smooth video streaming experience. It is still a plus to have internet connectivity anywhere. Source reposted and summarized from staff writer at Drive Tesla Canada. My take: this was bound to happen. It's great that Elon can do this with his different companies. California bans new gas-powered vehicles by 2035. August 28, 2022. California is the leading state in the U.S. regarding transportation electrification. However, the Golden State is taking it further by banning new gas-powered vehicle sales by 2035. California's grid has been supported by Tesla's virtual power plant to cope with a heatwave. The state's regulatory board, CARB, sounded the death knell to gas-powered vehicles in a vote. It builds on Governor Gavin Newsom's executive order in 2020 targeting the reduction of greenhouse emissions from vehicles. The plan is the CARB Advanced Clean Cars 2. Elaborating on why the ban is necessary. The Advanced Clean Cars 2 rule says, emissions from motor vehicle engines hurt public health, welfare, the environment, and the climate in multiple interrelated ways. These emission reductions will help stabilize the climate and reduce the risk of severe drought and wildfire and its consequent fine particulate matter pollution. The new rule was immediately followed by an increased commitment by California to help its residents access zero-emissions vehicles. Meanwhile, the ban on gas-powered vehicles will come in phases. By 2026, 35% of new cars will be hydrogen or battery-powered. The percentage will increase to 51 and 68 by 2028 and 2030. Heavy-duty vehicles will go zero-emission by 2045. California's new ban has received support from carmakers, including Ford. Tesla is also in support and had asked CARB for more stringent rules that would see gas-powered vehicles off the road by 2030. Tesla's Model 3 and Model Y became the best-selling cars in California in the first half of 2022. Source reposted and summarized from staff writer at Drive Tesla Canada. My take: this is a start. I would be more impressed if the ban started in 2025.